Dear Society of Light and Lighting Committee, with this short video I would like to present a research proposal titled Social Effects of Light, Designing, Experimenting and Reflecting on the Influence of Lighting Design on Sociality. The majority of the studies related to lighting have been focused on visual performance, with lighting ensuring optimal vision and comfort in carrying out visual tasks. But more than solely vision, lighting can have a physiological influence on individuals by setting their circadian rhythm. More than this, the visual perception is much more complex because it is influenced by cultural associations, interpretation, and expectations. In fact, lighting can also have psychological effect and can influence appraisal, affect, and behaviors. In these regards, few studies have attempted to investigate the implication of certain luminous conditions in influencing psychosocial effects in terms of social appraisal, behaviors, and interactions. In particular, behaviors can be considered as a function of personal factors defined by culture, memory, personality, and previous experience, and as a function of environmental factors which constitute the tactile, thermal, acoustic, and visual experience of the world. By allowing the vision and perception of the environment, lighting can also contribute to affect behaviors. The proposed study starts from the hypothesis that lighting stimuli, both concerning the lit environment and the luminous atmosphere, with also the lighting fixtures, can be a situational cue and a social agent by setting a strong relationship between the luminous ambience and people. This can define by affecting emotions, by determining cognitive impressions, and by guiding specific social behavior and social negotiations, such as proxemic communication and interactions. And even though the research from different disciplines and point of views has under-investigated the social effects of lighting, the limited studies available describe lighting as an important social means that can influence people's emotional, behavioral, and social experiences despite cultural, social, and individual differences. This specific research topic is the effective and active effects of lighting on sociality, considering social appraisal, relationship behavior, and interaction. The study is focused on the effects of lighting, such as spectral power distribution, angular distribution, intensity, lighting spatial distribution, and lighting dynamics in interior applications on user perception of physical appearance, emotional state, and social behaviors. In particular, different social situation and contextual application would be analyzed, such as private-public ones, with, for example, office and hospitality sectors as main examples. The author advances that today, with the advent of solid-state lighting and digital technologies, it is of paramount importance to deep the studies regarding the active social influence of lighting, in order to design lighting atmosphere and intelligent interaction to be adaptive to cultural, contextual, and social situation. So the study wants to highlight the many ways lighting can influence and act on sociality, mainly social appraisal and behaviors, in search of specific lighting variables affecting specific social situations, interactions, behaviors, and relationships. The author would conduct the research in two main phases, with a preliminary desk research followed by a secondary experimental laboratory research. An extensive and interdisciplinary literature review would be beneficial to define a synthesis matrix of the psychosocial effects of lighting that would be determined with lighting settings alternatives, which are the system of manipulated variables, and the social lighting effect, which are the system of measured variables. Then the preparation of the lighting settings in the living lighting lab would be useful to run pilot tests and also experimental studies where together qualitative and quantitative data would be gathered and extracted for finding correlations and insights. Then the final part, the data collected and analyzed, would be useful for the report and presentation and for paper writing, for results dissemination. With this piece of research, the author aims to investigate the active role of lighting in setting the social relationship between people by providing a theoretical framework based on the literature review and by presenting the results of the series of design lighting experiments. From the user confrontation through qualitative and quantitative analysis, a comprehensive reflection on the human psychosocial effect of lighting is expected. The study is also aimed at describing the correlation between specific lighting variables and the social effects. This would be important to extract insights for adaptive, intelligent, and dynamic lighting applications based on the social effect of lighting. The author is also very committed to disseminate openly and widely the results and the used methodology of this study through conferences participation, paper submissions, and online posting of extra documents of the research. Finally, a little bit about me. I am a research fellow at the Laboratorio Luce of the Design Department at the Politecnico di Milano. I run my doctoral dissertation about urban social lighting, exploring the social dimension of urban lighting for more sustainable urban nightscapes, and I wrote some papers about the experience I have developed elaborating and testing procedures of analysis of the psychosocial effects of lighting. Thank you.